Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're tuning in from. You're welcome to this week's performance review of the market forecast for the 24th to 28th of June 2024 by Trading Pro. So, without taking so much of your time, we're going to start off with the forecast review for the dollar index and gold. So, on the right of the screen, on the left of the screen, is the actual forecast that was done on the 24th, and on the right of the screen, you're going to see actually what the market played at. So, let's get down.
From the daily time frame, if we pick this high to this low that was broken, price is this day 50%. That's the equilibrium of the broken range. This pair is still bullish. There are several things pointing towards it. Apart from the fact that it has broken out of the range, if you notice on the weekly, it closed above the previous week high. If we go down to the daily, not only did it close above this high, it closed above this high, but just spiked here. So we might see a bit of a retracement going into this new week. But if we come down to the 4-hour time frame, you'll be watching this 4-hour fair value gap and this structure point here. That's where you'll be watching for a retracement, bullish evidence, run to the upside, first towards 105.95, 106.11, 106.22, then before this high at 106.49. So those are the possible targets to the upside, but we might see a bit of a down move first before a continuation to the upside. So we're going to look at the EURUSD.
So if we look at the chart, we can see that as at the time this review was being done, this was where the market was. And according to the forecast, we forecasted that we are going to see a bit of a retracement. And that retracement was steep. It came down, exceeded the first fair value gap, and came down into the daily, the first 4-hour structure point, and went deeper into the daily fair value gap, as you can see here. And price hit all our previous targets. This was where we had 106.12, and that was where price stopped for last week. So the next pair we're going to be looking at is gold. We're going to look at what gold did for last week.
Value gap here on the 4-hour. So the gold is bearish, but we might see a bit of a retracement to the upside before you move back to the downside. That's what we have on gold.
So if we look at gold, as at the time of the review, this was where price was. And as you can see, this was a retracement, and price came down to the target level. Because if you listen
into this new week. So the next pair we're going to be looking at is,
so that was what we have on gold. So that does it. So these are the reasons why you must attend the weekly market forecast brought to you by Trading Pro and the daily market forecast at 10 p.m. West African time and the New York forecast at 10 a.m. West African time, brought to you by Trading Pro, prolific, proficient, professional trading together as well. So don't forget to join us today, Saturday the 29th at 10 p.m. West African time for the weekly forecast going into the 1st to 5th of July 2024. Hope to see you then. Thank you.